Good. Okay, welcome back to Sales Training with Spence, where we turn novices into experts, experts into closing beasts, and sellers into closers, man. Let's go. We have Sarah in the room, a female, first one ever, expanding our audience. Give her a round of applause here. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome. Okay, so today we are talking about the standard objection isolation process. So, who knows what an objection is here? No.
Uncertainty.
Perfect. I will teach you guys. I shall deliver. Jake, can you grab me 2 books? Maybe?
2?
Yeah, 2. So I'm gonna need 2 volunteers to come up with me here. There's 6 parts to the standard objection isolation process. We're gonna run through it with a role play here. Okay, Mitch, yeah, you can come
I'm
up.
recording, bro.
Hand it off, man. Do what you gotta do. Make your dreams come true. One more volunteer. Who wants $15, man? We're giving away the books to the volunteers, man. $15. These are 50% off if you grab them today. The closed 7-level selling, where you will find all of the sales information you need. 50% off. You volunteer, you make $15. Sarah, you're coming? Okay.
Didn't pick me, man.
You have to put your hand up.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What? You can come up if you want. Okay, I need you guys to turn to page 93 here, where we have your scripts. So these 2 are going to run through a role play here, and as they're going, I'm going to pause them in between and kind of point out the 6 different parts to the standard objection isolation process and how to overcome them. Who's going to be the client and the closer?
Which would you prefer?
I'll be the client.
Very good.
Okay, so Sarah is the client, Mitch is the closer. Obviously, Mitch is trying to sell Sarah something. So, action.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Let me think about it and get back to you.
Okay, so pause. Sorry. That was an objection right there. Objection. What we're gonna do is we're gonna feed the objection back. We're gonna follow it with a pause, slowly with a pause, and around here, they might hear how ridiculous what they say sounds, or you do the repeating back thing. They hear their own words and they're like, "Damn, I sound like an idiot," or "I'm being a pussy right now. I can't say, so okay, go."
Think about it and get back to me.
Yeah, I'll get back to you. What am I missing?
I understand, Sarah. Sometimes I feel like I need to think about it too. But let me ask you this.
Okay, see, so Mitch, he acknowledged the objection, he agreed, and then
Maybe write the steps. Write the steps.
Oh yeah,
As a GoPro, write the
that's a good
steps.
idea. So
We need steps. Yep.
we need steps. So feed it back. That was number 1. Feed it back, followed with a pause.
So that pause was intentional.
Of course.
And you already
Because
felt
you gotta let them-
you got so insecure with that
scared.
You
pause.
gotta let them
I'm
think
scared.
about what they
Yeah.
said.
Did you see her?
It's funny how,
like,
she was
start-
just turning red, just that pause. Even in role play, it's effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
cool.
silence then.
Power of silence.
You immediately think, did I do something wrong? That's
Yeah.
what your first thought
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
1 was feed it back, followed with a pause. This is the first move to test their validity, kind of with a knee-jerk objection, I guess, which is similar to a deflection. Often, when the client hears the absurd nature of their own words, they will begin to unfold, maybe give less objections, or be more likely to buy if you keep pushing them. The second one is to acknowledge the objection and agree. Mitch did that. I understand, Sarah. Sometimes I feel like I need to think about things too. But let me ask you this. You acknowledge it, you agreed, but now let me ask you.
But let me ask you this. Besides this, Sarah, would there be any reason to not move ahead today?
Okay, so that was good. Mitch, he said the third part. Besides this, would there be any reason not to move ahead today? This is getting the new objection. Besides this, would there be any reason not to move ahead today? This is getting a new objection from Sarah.
Do you want me to read directly from the book? Did you read ahead?
From the book's probably fine.
Okay, so you want to talk about the looping?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
core issue?
Well, yeah, that's getting a new objection. You loop that sequence until you can get down to the actual core issue of why she doesn't want to buy. She said at first, "Oh, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, blah blah blah." It's bullshit. And people, if they want it, they'll make it happen. If you really want something, you will create the time. I was on a call this morning with the guy, and he was talking and talking and talking. He sounded perfect, but it got down to actually buy it, and he said he doesn't have the money. I asked him if it would make him poor if he spent $100, and he said yes. That's obviously bullshit. He's 40 years old. He's not going to become poor by spending only $100. He told me he also makes around $13,000 a month. So I don't know who he's like. Obviously, it's bullshit. But I didn't keep going and getting new objections. I didn't even acknowledge his objection, and I didn't make the sale. So, just an example of. Yeah, go ahead.
Besides wanting to think about it, would there be any other reason to not move ahead today?
Well, I haven't spoken to my husband. Who makes decisions together.
And besides that, would there be any other reasons stopping you from moving ahead today?
I'm not sure I can afford it. I don't have $10,000 in cash today.
Okay. And besides the cash, would there be anything else stopping you from moving ahead today, Sarah?
No, that's pretty much it. My husband is concerned about the cash. I don't want him to think I was making decisions without him.
I understand, Sarah. So the cash then is the issue.
Yeah, we don't really have it right now.
I can understand that. Not everyone who works with our company has all of the cash up front. In fact, most of them don't. If I could show you a way to afford it today, would you move ahead?
Sure.
Exactly. So here you saw Mitch when he went into I understand Sarah, so the cash is the main issue then. He got some commitment on the objection. He is now going to show her a way she could afford it today so she could move ahead. Sarah said, "My husband is concerned about the cash. I don't want him to think I was making decisions without him." Well, Mitch, he got some sort of commitment on the objection. If I could show you a way to afford it today, would you move ahead? And that's how he's going to get the commitment on the objection. So now he goes into that. I understand that not everyone who works for their company has all of the cash up front. In fact, most of them don't. If I could show you a way to afford it today, would you move ahead? And she says, "Sure, how?" Boom, you got commitment on the objection, and now show her how she's going to do it, right? So 4, get commitment on the objection. Sarah said she doesn't have the money. Mitch said, "Don't worry, not everyone puts cash up front. I will show you how we can do this." She says, "Sure, that sounds great. How do we do it?" Commitment, you got it. Now you continue it.
I'm glad you asked, Sarah. I completely understand your situation. Using our in-house financing, I can get that cash outlay reduced to $0 out of pocket and installments of only $79 a month, which really anyone can afford. What did you have for breakfast yesterday, Sarah?
Eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now all you have to do is fill out this short application, and I can get this product delivered within the week. Let's get started.
Okay, let's do it.
Boom. Closed. He got her. He got the deal done. So you see, the 2 steps at the end that he filled in here is she was asking how. Number 5, he defeated the objection. I'm glad you asked, Sarah. I completely understand your situation. Using our in-house financing, blah, blah, blah. We could work it out for you. We can make a payment plan that works. He defeated the objection. I don't have the money. I'm worried my husband will be mad at me for spending it. Well, don't worry. It costs $0 now, and you'll have a month to talk to him about it. defeated the objection. Number 6, you notice that Mitch over here, he interrupted Sarah's mental process going on. She was analyzing the thing, she was trying to figure out what's going on, stuck in the analytical brain, while Mitch shifted her whole entire focus over from the money, the sale, into, what'd you have for breakfast this morning? Oh, I had eggs. Her mind's off of it, brings it back on, she's like, let's do it. So number 6, pattern interruption. Seven, close. Boom. So, reach number 7. You follow up by defeating the true objection once and for all. In this case, financing breaks the product down into smaller monthly payments that Sarah is now comfortable with to proceed forward with the deal. Right, so if you haven't got this book yet, all the information you're going to need when selling stuff to make money in sales is going to be in this book, The Closed 7 Levels Selling. You 100% need it. Just come back here for a sec. Sarah, come here. See, at the beginning of all my presentations, I say we turn novices into experts, sellers into closers. Well, Mitch over here, he came up here selling, right? He's leaving up here a closer. Get out of here, Mitch. Go close some more deals, man. Boom. I told you. It works. Sarah? From a novice to an expert, one presentation. Right, Sarah?
Oh yeah.
Boom, let's go. Everyone's happy, man. Sales training with Spence.